OK, Tom, thank you. Well, that's some positive news out of all of this, isn't it? That there are always people with answers, thankfully. They always tend to be the young people as well, don't they? Makes me feel very old, but thank heavens we've got them. Let's talk to Dr. Kishan Rees, who's affected by this, because you work on the very front line of the NHS a lot of the time. You're a regular in A&E, and heaven alone knows the sort of things that you see on a day-to-day basis. Of all the pressure that doctors like you face, how much more does this add into the situation?
I think it's the last thing that people needed and doctors and nurses needed, but equally I think that a lot of patients going to A&E will be surprised by the professionalism that doctors and nurses have, because they hold their jobs in the highest regard and they put everything first, patients first, above all else, above going to the toilet, above getting themselves tea, coffee, all that sort of stuff.
What about the papers this way? I know you've been flicking through the papers all morning.
Absolutely.
And there's a sense with all this, the amount of coverage that there's been, of just, if we needed reminding, just how important the NHS is to us.
I think it's absolutely right. It's critical to the well-functioning of a society and people being healthy. And I mean, this is the one that sticks out for me, National Hacked Service, because this is an iconic headline that will be, it's a very good visual image that reminds people, as you said, how important the NHS is to people. And I think there's that old saying, isn't there, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And we're temporarily experiencing a loss of the NHS. And it may well show people that, you know, you need to appreciate it and value it. Just briefly,
how much of a concern is it that a hack like this, it wasn't actually even aimed at the NHS, it's just fallen foul of it, has, in large parts of England and in Scotland, have crippled services?
Well, let's see how it develops, doesn't it? Because last night they said it was 20 trusts, and then it went up to 40, and then maybe sort of Amber Rudd talking about 40, and she seems to think that it's contained, which is promising. But let's see how it pans out. We don't really know yet, do we? I mean, I heard Roy Lilly saying everything's backed up, which is good. To say things are crippled, yes, some things are crippled, but doctors and nurses and healthcare professionals, as ever, are working hard to counteract that.
OK, Kish, we'll leave you there for now. Talk to you a little bit later on. Just got some word in that the Home Secretary, Amber Rudd, who we're talking to an hour or so ago, is going to now chair a meeting of the COBRA Emergency Committee. That's going to be happening at 2:30 this afternoon in Whitehall, so hopefully we'll get some more answers from that. But we've got lots more coming up for you here on Sky News, including...